ఇప్పుడు కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ వీడియోలు అన్నింటిలో షేర్ చేయి. ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు ఏమర్స్లో చెప్పాక కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్ అది అందరికి షేర్ చేయ అంటున్నా. యూట్యూబ్ వీడియో షేర్ చేయి అందరికీ లింకు. ఓకే, లైవ్ కొట్టావా? దేంట్లో పెట్టా? ఏ యాప్లో? విజ్డమ్ యాప్, యూట్యూబ్. ఒక్క సెకండ్, ఇంకో దాంట్లో కూడా కొడదు. డెస్క్టాప్ ఎట్ వస్తుంది? ఓకే, లైవ్ నడుస్తుంది ఇప్పుడు. చెక్. ఓకే, రైటా? Hello everyone, welcome to Current Affairs session. Myself Eswar Kumar, Faculty of Current Affairs. So in this video, I'm going to explain about current affairs of 28th July 2023. Right? So let us start without any further delay. See, my dear students, here the important information related to today's current affairs is Minister of Civil Aviation and Steel, Sri Jyotiraditya Sindhia had conducted Heli Summit. He had conducted Heli Summit where? In Khajuraho, which is a part of MP. Right. So finally, Heli Summit was conducted. Finally, Heli Summit 2023 was connected at Khajuraho, which is a part of Madhya Pradesh state. Right. So next after that, so it is this summit, Heli Summit was conducted due to, so like a Heli Summit was conducted under Udan 5.2 scheme, right? So this is the information that we need to remember here. What is this Udan? What is this? It is nothing but it is a scheme. It is a scheme launched by Ministry of Civil Aviation. Udan is a scheme launched by Ministry of Civil Aviation. So what is the full form of Udan? Its a full form is Ude Desh Ka Am Nagarik. Ude Desh Ka Am Nagarik is the full form. Am Nagarik is the full form of Udan. So please remember it. Right. So it is a regional connectivity scheme launched by Government of India, launched by Ministry of Civil Aviation to develop airports all over India, like more than 150 airports. So far, Government of India had developed 147 airports in India as part of Udan scheme. Next after that, one more objective of Udan scheme is to run aeroplanes in more than 1,000 routes in India. So that's one of the objective. And one more objective is that to reduce the airfare, to less than 2,500 rupees per hour. So these are the objectives of Udan scheme. So finally, Udan is a scheme launched by Government of India, Ministry of Civil Aviation, to reduce the airfares, to make all the citizens to travel in aeroplanes. So that's the reason here. Next after that, it had launched one project, that is a Heli project, under Udan 5.9 5.2 version, under 5.2 version. So Heli project is nothing but wherever the aeroplanes were unable to go there, at that places helicopter services will be run by Ministry of Civil Aviation, which is which is the project under Udan 5.2 version, right? So which is a project under Udan 5.0. You can say that fifth version. That's the thing. So that's the thing. It is in the news. Next, after that, one more thing is that Union Bank, we know that Union Bank, it is a public sector entity. It is a public sector entity. Okay, so it has a partnered with IBM. It has partnered with IBM India. So it has partnered with India to co-create digital business platform in India, right? So to create digital business platform in India. So finally, Union Bank of India had made an agreement with IBM India in terms of to develop digital business in India. That's the thing. Already we know that IBM is a very big platform, which IBM is a very big platform which do the software projects, as well as business management, as well as business management, right? So finally, Union Bank had made an agreement with IBM India in terms of digital business platform. So these two entities are going to develop business in terms of digital aspects, right? So remember these things. Next, after that, already we know that Union Bank is a bank. It is formed by the merging of two entities. They are Andhra Bank. They are Andhra Bank. They are Andhra Bank. Recently, Andhra Bank as well as Corporation Bank had merged with Union Bank of India. Already we know that. So it is in the news. Next, after that, some more facts related to Union Bank of India is that its present MD and CEO is A. Mani Mekala, and its headquarters is located in Mumbai in Maharashtra. And Union Bank of India was established on 11th November 1919, and its tagline is good people to bank with. Good people to bank with. So next, one more important bank that was in the news. It is the State Bank of India. So State Bank of India is also in the news. HDFC Bank is also in the news, and ICICI Bank is also in the news. Why these three banks were in the news? Because Reserve Bank of India, Reserve Bank of India had designated three banks. One is State Bank of India, which is a public sector bank, and ICICI Bank, which related to industrial aspects, and one more bank, HDFC, so recognized as DC banks. So domestically, systematically imported banks. So finally, Reserve Bank of India had designated these three banks, State Bank of India, ICICI, and HDFC banks, as a domestically systematically important banks. So what is the use? Why Reserve Bank of India had designated these banks? Because they are unable to fail. These three banks are unable to fail. Moreover, these three banks are India's largest banks in terms of public sector as well as in terms of private sector. So remember it. So there was a question even in previous examinations, like recently Reserve Bank of India had designated which among the following banks as DC banks. So there was a question. So in that they have mentioned some of these options, some of these banks. They are SBI, ICICI, and HDFC. Please remember it. They are the very important. Next, one more thing. State Bank of India's chairman is also in the news. Who is that person? He is a Dinesh Kumar Kara. He is a Dinesh Kumar Dinesh Kumar Kara is also in news. Please remember it. So if anyone asks you who is the present SBI chairman, then you have to say that Dinesh Kumar Kara, because he is in the news. There is a chance of asking like factual information related to these entities. Next, after that, one more thing, concept is in the news. IMF. So finally, IMF projected India's economy is which is going to be 6.1% for this financial year. So like there will be a question like recently, according to according to IMF, what will be the what will be what will be India's GDP? What will be India's GDP for the financial year 2023? So recently, according to IMF, which will be the India's GDP for the year 2023. So they may give different options like 6.1, 6.3, 7.1, and 7.3. So among that, what will be the right answer? 6.1. So finally, such type of questions are coming in these examinations. So please remember even this value as well. Right? Please remember even this value as well. Next, after that, recently World Bank also had forecasted our India's GDP as 6.1%. World Bank had projected our India's GDP as a 6.1 percentage. Then after that, recently Goldman Sachs, it is an United States of America's institution. Even Goldman Sachs also projected India's GDP as a 6.1 percentage. So please remember these are the important facts. Next, coming to here, IMF, we need to discuss some important facts related to IMF. So the full form of IMF is International Monetary Fund, and its headquarters is located in where? Its headquarters is located in Washington, D.C. International Monetary Fund's headquarters is located in Washington, D.C. So International Monetary Fund was formed. International Monetary Fund was formed on the basis of on the basis of Bretton's Woods on the basis of Woods dispatch. Okay, so IMF was formed on the basis of Bretton's Woods dispatch. Then after that, one thing you have to remember that IMF's present chief is Kristalina Georgiou. Kristalina Georgiou. Next, even IMF had given some loan to recently Sri Lanka country, and after that, IMF had given around $500 billion loan to Pakistan. So these things you have to remember under IMF category. Next, after that, one more aspect. Kerala Startup Mission signs a pact with IFSCA to bolster fintech startups. So finally, Kerala government had made an agreement with IFSCA. Okay, so finally, what you have to remember that Kerala government had made an agreement with IFSCA. So why they had made agreement? To develop fintech startups in Kerala. To develop fintech startups in Kerala. All right, we know that fintech startups are related to the entities, the companies, the business entities which is going to do business in terms of financial aspects. Like what we can say that the companies which provides the loans, the companies which provides various payment transactions and all the things comes under fintech startups. Next, after that, here we have to remember one aspect here. What is the full form of IFSCA? You have to remember what is the full form of IFSCA. What is the full form of it? Can anyone say? What is the full form? What is the full form of it? IFSCA full form? Can anyone say? Yes, its a full form is International. Its a full form is International. Its a full form is International Financial Service Center Authority. So this center was located in Gandhinagar. It was located in Gandhinagar, which is a part of Gujarat. Which is a part of Gujarat. So please remember these aspects. Next, after that, one more important thing: India's oldest railway station. India's oldest railway station at Baikula restored receives Asia Pacific Cultural Heritage Award from UNESCO. So finally, there was a railway station which is a very old railway station in India. So it was located in Maharashtra. So its railway station name is Baikula. Its railway station name is Baikula. So recently, it has received an award from UNESCO. So what is the name of that award? Its name is Asia Pacific Cultural Award. Pacific Cultural Heritage Award. So finally, you have to remember that. Which among the following railway station had received UNESCO's Asia Pacific Cultural Heritage Award? What is the answer? Baikola railway station. Where is it? It is located in Maharashtra. That's the thing you have to remember here. Next, after that, Why Baikula railway station got this award? Is there any information behind that? Yes, definitely there is information. So it is India's oldest railway station. So it was constructed by Britishers. It was constructed by Britishers. Then it was in the very critical situation. So these three persons like Saina Nana, Chodasama, and Abhanarian Lamba and Minal Bajaj. So three persons had renovated this railway station. So that's why it is in the news. So they got this award. So please remember this information. Next, after that, coming to here, UNESCO, we have to remember its full form as well. So what is the full form of UNESCO? It is the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. It is a full form of UNESCO. Then after that, one thing we have to remember, where is the headquarter of UNESCO? Its headquarters is located in Paris. Then after that, UNESCO is also in the news. UNESCO also is in the news. Recently, UNESCO had designated, recently means in the year 2021, UNESCO had designated Ramappa Temple as Ramappa Temple, which is located in Mulugu of Telangana, which is located in Mulugu of Telangana, as a World Heritage Site Temple, as a World Heritage Site or World Heritage Temple. One more place. In the same year 2021, UNESCO had designated Dholavira city, Dholavira, Dholavira city, which is located in Gujarat, as World Heritage Site, as World Heritage Site. So please remember this information. Please remember this information. Next, one more thing. According to UNESCO, how many World Heritage Sites are located in India? How many they were? They were 40 in number. So according to UNESCO, in India so far we have 40 World Heritage Sites, whereas whereas in terms of tentative list, we have 52. We have 52 World Heritage Sites. So please remember this factual information. Next, after that, Naveen Patnaik in news. Naveen Patnaik is in news. Can anyone say who is this guy? He is the chief minister. He is beloved chief minister of Odisha, right? So he is a CM of Odisha. He is a present CM of Odisha. Why he is in the news? Because he is the second largest CM, working CM. He is the second largest working CM. So his tenure is around 23 years, 139 days. So till now he had worked as a CM for 23 years and 139 days. So that's why he is the second highest tenure CM in India. Then first place goes to Pawan Kumar Chamling. He belongs to Sikkim. He discharged his duties as a CM for Sikkim for the period of 24 years, 205 days. Then after that, third place goes to Jyoti Basu, who belongs to Communist Party leader. So he belongs to West Bengal. He worked as a CM for 23 years, 137 days. Then after that, fourth, Jagong Apang, Arunachal Pradesh CM, 19 years, and Lal Tanhawal, Mizoram, 18 years and 269 days. So please remember this information. So you may get the question like who is the India's longest worked CM? Here answer is Pawan Kumar Chamling, and second place goes to who? Naveen Patnaik. So please remember this information. Next, related to Odisha, you have to remember some facts like Sun Konark Temple. Sun Konark Temple is located. Sun Temple is located in Konark. Okay, so Sun Temple is located in Konark, which is a part of Odisha. Next, after that, recently was Odisha is acting as a brand ambassador. Brand ambassador. Odisha is acting as a brand ambassador. One more thing, or sponsoring state, brand ambassador and a sponsoring state for hockey game. For hockey game. So finally, Odisha is acting as a brand ambassador and sponsoring state for hockey team. So please remember this information. Next, after that, It's related to agreement. So our Indian government had made an agreement with Argentina. Our Indian government had made an agreement with Argentina. In what aspects? In what aspects? In terms of young researchers exchange. Okay. So if a person wants to do research in biotechnology and agriculture, he can go to Argentina. If a Argentina national wants to do research in India in terms of biotechnology and agriculture, he can come to India and he can do research in terms of biotechnology and agriculture. So this agreement was exchanged in between the two countries like India and Argentina, right? So that's why it is in the news. So one more thing we have to remember here, even our Indian government had made an MOU with United Kingdom in terms of in terms of young scholars, in terms of young scholars research. Okay, so India had made an agreement with UK in terms of young scholars. So these are the important thing. And some more important related to Argentina is that Argentina capital is Buenos Aires and currency is Argentina peso. Official language is Spanish and president is Alberto Fernandez. So these are the factual information related to Argentina. Next one more important thing, our Indian Prime Minister had visited Prajapita Brahma Kumari's Aishwarya Vishwavidyalaya, which is located in Vadisa. Okay, so which is located in Vadisa, and she had laid a foundation stone for Divine Lighthouse. She had laid a foundation stone on Divine Lighthouse. So these are the important facts. Next, one more thing related to Odan scheme. So by using Udan scheme, almost 123 lakh passengers have traveled in these Udan flights, in these Udan routes like 479 RCS Udan routes, which are connecting 74 airports, including two water aerodromes and 9 heliports. Okay, so that's what it is in the news. Next, one more thing, it's related to service tax. If you go to any restaurant, did we need to pay service tax? Did we need to pay? Definitely no. So the paying of service tax in the restaurants is not a mandatory; it's a voluntary basis. If you feel that if you satisfy the services provided by those restaurants, we may pay the service tax. If not, we no need to pay the service tax. So these words are said by Delhi High Court. These words are said by Delhi High Court. Yesterday, they have given the judgment that the people may or may not pay the service tax to the restaurants. That's the thing. So here, restaurants and hotel associations are demanding service tax forcefully from the people, from the consumers. So that's why Delhi High Court had levied 1 lakh rupees as a fine. Delhi government had laid a fine of, sorry, or Delhi High Court had laid a fine of 1 lakh rupees as a fine on these restaurants and hotel association for not compliance of its directions pertaining to service charge. Okay. Next, after that, one more thing. So Ministry of Culture is giving like financial assistance, like a pension for veteran artists. So it's around, they're giving around 6,000 rupees per month as a pension to age old artists. Okay. So far government had disbursed for the financial year 2023-2024 189 lakhs to the 990 persons, and for the previous year it had given 1859 amount for the beneficiaries of 3651. So with this, we have done the current affairs. So tomorrow we will meet with some more important information which are important for the examinations. So now signing off. Thank you so much. This is Eswar.